shards picked up. I'm assuming Mirana most likely gonna get arrow. Let's see. Okay, see the disruption. Soniqs waiting over here to the side, but it's looking a little bit rough here. With that dispose, they just have a strong level 1, so Toronto Tokyo is going to get the first blood. It's a great start here to this mid lane for him.
Yeah, that was pretty optimistic there. Starfall level 1, by the way, so he's not able to leap away or arrow.
Huh. I wonder what the idea is behind that. That's not typical usually.
He was trading hits. When you're like trading, it's a good damage spell. But...
see here, Mira will fall.
Yatoro taking
a
damage.
little bit more damage to take down 33, but they don't quite have it. Yatoro needs to be very careful. Again, Soniqs
he wants him.
Closing the gap. He can see him. He's gonna get a couple more clicks off. Good hunting. There's the Starfall. All right, there it is. There's the reason why Soniqs went for the Starfall. Clearly.
Beautiful there by Soniqs. Nice dive.
They're still fighting up here too. Arrow though from Soniqs will land over onto Mira. They're just so aggressive in this lane. Maybe one more hit. It's a triple kill now for this Mirana. Good God, Soniqs.
Triple kill on a dual lane. Wow, that is terrible now for Mira. Has to be careful. Trading hits here with Mirana is not that easy.
Soniqs feels like he's baiting a little bit. Does have the leap. He's gonna have the arrow back up again. He wants to try to go for it. In fact, they're trying to make moves over into 33. Nice little split. Not going to be able to quite finish off the leap forward, though. The Star Storm need a little bit more damage. They'll get Mira. That will end up losing 33.
Soniqs has boots. He's
still chasing here. They have another leap charge if necessary. Get a little bit more.
Yeah, not the most efficient, but if he didn't get it, then he wouldn't be able to. It was actually, it seems like he passed him his own style. He healed up fully there.
Oh, okay. Must have brought it from base. Bit of pressure being placed on Snake and Collapse trying to okay, there's Gil and Soniqs and 33 just chasing after Mira with that Scorched Earth. Does a decent amount of damage.
Bottom lane collapses running.
Bottom lane,
get away.
Yep. No, cannot get away. He's gonna be able to throw out the disruption here, try to slow down this Crystal Man. Gets a kill before ends up dying, but that Skeeter who gets himself a double kill.
Oh my god, this start on Lifestealer is really, really good. He's gonna have an early armlet and going for the ancients now. One more stack.
Pretty passive mid lane, although they are going to try to put the pressure over onto 9. Up to the cold snap.
They're farming a 5 stack now.
They are, but there's an arrow coming in from Soniqs. So they'll be able to get the kill on Toronto Tokyo. Now the roll forward over, right past Mira, over to Miposhka. Get that disruption. Snake King giving the vision. The leap forward here from Soniqs. Wants to get one more hit off, and that's a double kill. Man, Soniqs has 6 kills under his belt at 8 minutes into this game.
I think a lot of this comes as well, like this rotation that they just made. He's gonna be safe. Meanwhile though, 9 coming back towards the top, wants to control the top rune. There
are 3 heroes here. This is an ambitious idea, though they do manage to find Soniqs. Soniqs does have the leap, is gonna get disposed back though. Has the leap onto the high ground, still alive until that final little bit of that poison. Disruption coming into play. Snaking, he can't really do that much to protect 9, but he does have a haste, so just gonna run over, punch Miposhka, take the kill, and escape.
Yeah, so 1-for-1 trade in the end, but that's a big kill. Bringing down with BKB. If he gets BKB off before the call, then you're in for a disaster probably. So. They're just respecting it. They're splitting up. Invoker TP bottom.
They're going to go back in. They've got a Lifestealer bomb. They've got the Mirana here. The call here from Collapse. Has that blade mail like we talked about. Good snowball, though, rolling up to the back lines onto Miposhka, trying to just blow up the Shadow Demon, which indeed they will be able to do. The chase is on over onto Mira. He cannot get away. And here comes 33. Gets the hit over onto Collapse. Collapse trying to break some ankles. Gets called, but there's a punch. And this is going to be a dead axe. So patient on the side of Tundra. In fact, they go right into the Roche pit. Snaking using the freezing field even. They want to get...
Midas travels and now the Hex as his next item. Would give them a good tool to try and deal with the BKB and also a Lifestealer. And another smoke. This is indeed a high-paced game.
I love it. I love it. All right. Here's the initiation. The Lifestealer bomb pop out. And the blade mail over on... Axe is not going to just do enough here. It's a good idea, but it just doesn't feel like he can sustain throughout all the damage.
Yeah, blade mail, I mean, it doesn't stop during the rage, so it's only good if Rage isn't up.
Alright, let's see if they can... Oh, Soniqs just runs away immediately with that leap, but also the Fury from Yatoro. Oh, this is looking like a dead Miposhka. Tundra, they are just going high octane in this game. Skeeter chasing after Mira. Doesn't have any ways to really cancel out.
Gold away from the Hex. Big thing when he finishes that up. I think they need to start making a lot of moves together with the Invoker and start looking for kills, because they're slowly falling behind here.
Top lane, Mira. Oh, okay, the creep will say, get down, Mr. President, and block it. Toronto Tokyo in a good position, but the leap from Soniqs, he wants his kill, he'll be able to grab it. You have to be careful though, Collapse in a great position, grabs up two, Deafening Blast gonna part them off a little bit. Wraith Pack did get dropped, and they use the Demonic Purge to try to slow down 33, but 33 still in a good position. They'll end up missing the arrow. There's a Starstorm again, trying to get that extra armor with the call, gets a couple of these spins, they need a little bit more damage though, and Collapse will indeed collapse. Drums get popped during all of this. The shards, they wanted to keep going for more. Arrow's gonna get tossed out. Is it gonna connect on anyone? No, they've already backed off. But look at the aggression from Tundra. They just cut through. Wow, oh my god, 9 goes over with the shards, collects over onto 2. Yatoro, he's got a BKB. We'll be able to push them back. This is looking a little bit scary now for 9. 9 will end up getting just pushed back and killed, as now they'll dispose over onto Skeeter. He does have the Infest in this Forge Spirit.
On the map, there we go.
Yep, there
Infest
we
in the
go.
Tusk.
Teleport down to the bottom lane and see who you can find. He's got a shiny new Agdam Scepter on 9. Would love to use it. Ooh. Pushka. With the Moonlight Shadow. I'll be happy with a quick pierced kill there.
I like how they weren't
now
sure.
Running away. The blink forward though from 33 gets the War Stomp off. Lots of these hits. Does get the dispose, but the snowball coming in hot. 9 gets himself a double kill. 6-1 and 9 on this Tusk. He is absolutely terrifying, even if he is very fluffy.
Yeah.
Getting a bunch of those kills. Mira does end up getting doomed, so 33 just chasing around here in the tree line. Do manage to go. They get the Moonlight Shadow. Still trying to find Mira. Then we'll get the denial off, but 9 there finding the opening. He's found his target. The arrow will connect over onto Yatoro. Skeeter just ripping through Yatoro. Now Toronto Tokyo left behind. Oh my god. Now Collapse. He goes for the call. He's getting a couple spins. It's not going to be enough. That's yet another kill. And they're diving really far here from Miposhka. I don't know about this one, guys. Yeah, they want it though. They'll chase all the way over. Team wipe of Team Spirit as they dive all the way to the tier 4s to achieve it.
Get some tactic on Spirit. They're just baiting behind the SF. They're trying to, you know, present SF as a possible jump, and then 3 heroes behind him ready to counter gank.
I know that. I mean, the thing that's scary about it is the fact that 9 can just get in there and get the kick off. He's bearing now. Again, like this. Just like that. They just lob Miposhka instantly. The kick back over onto Mira. Alright, Collapse though in a nice position here, but again,
Invoker's
not
Doom.
quite finish him off as they get Doom off over on the back lines here. Yatoro, he's popped the BKB, but they'll end up losing Toronto Tokyo. Mira running for his life. Skeeter is getting hit here by Yatoro, but it feels like it doesn't do much of anything. Sees the open wounds, force backlash, trying to drag them into the fountain. Perhaps they got a bit too far, but they get the kick off. Will be able to go and just buy enough time, and there it is. There's the GG call. Tundra looking so incredibly dominant in this game number 1.
Yeah, this was the most one-sided game I've seen with Team Spirits getting destroyed here by Tundra. Like, maybe not the most one-sided game I've seen, but the most one-sided game against Team Spirit I've seen in a long time. Very dominant performance there. I suppose I said it wrong there. Invoker wasn't actually doomed, but if you get killed by Doom, you kind of are doomed, so it's still true.
Help myself to some of these creeps. This is like so bonkers, honestly speaking. Like 33's been down here pushing his limits the entire time. They still have not managed to kill this Tide Hunter.
Mars in trouble. Is he fine?
Mars though, yeah, Collapse, take a lot of damage. They need to get maybe one more click, but still, it's gonna be the first blood for Collapse. And then eventually, they'll be able to get the kill on him, but it's over onto Skeeter, which is more than happy.
They also got Tide Hero though, getting pretty close here.
That's it, courier kill. Skeeter just gonna sidestep, does have the ensnare if he wants to use it, but these, it doesn't seem like
He doesn't try that at least to get some more damage. The ensnare is only 70 mana. I think he could have done some serious damage.
It's possible. Over in the mid lane though, kill on Miposhka, nice rotation again from Soniqs, so they'll clean up the tombstone. Like you said, these two playing together, very powerful. Couple punches here from Soniqs as Collapse gets a kill on Snaking in the top lane. The top pass back.
They're chasing
the
mid. They want
rebound
to.
if they want to go for it. A good avalanche though will slow them down. After Mr. 33 is going to get himself a haste rune. That's a speedy watermelon rolling down the river. And collapsing here though, blink forward, grabs himself Snaking. That's most likely going to be a nice pickup. Do have that frostbite coming into play, buying just a little bit more time, but the clicks are there. So that's
Tidehunter with haste.
Yeah, Tidehunter is here with haste. The buyback from Crystal Maiden. They're realizing that this could be a good fight, a good ravage over onto 2. Turn their attention over to Toronto Tokyo. They should be able to get this kill. And the rest of the side of Spirit now on the back foot. Nice ice path from Mira, but Snowball's gonna come in, gonna be able to go and connect over onto Mira. Couple decays. They try to get that heal off from the Undying, and it's doing a decent amount, but the dispose over onto Mira, still alive. They'll end up losing Maposhka. There it is. There's the Chronosphere. They see themselves Saksa.
The song.
But here comes Skeeter. The song. Saksa, he's still alive. The Verdu and Dale over on the ground as they'll follow a blow up Yatro. Somehow, at the end of the day, Saksa going to be able to survive all said and done. And that is one hell of a fight coming out from Tundra. Did have to buy back, but definitely worth it. Feels like Tundra just playing their own game. A little bit of a toss back though here on 9 has the snowball. It's gonna be rolling over onto Collapse, and in comes Skeeter. He's nearby, doesn't have the song available, but is gonna go wandering and walks into this arena. Macropyre does end up getting laid down, followed up with a Ravage though from 33. They'll end up losing one. And Skeeter now is in a little bit of a pickle here. Doesn't have the song for another couple seconds. They do end up losing Maposhka. Skeeter trying to buy a bit more time here. Socks. Nice spear though coming in from Collapse. Will be able to go and finish off Skeeter. Mira though left behind will finally fall.
And meanwhile, Yatoro found the Crystal Maiden in the jungle, just time dilation, chases her down, and kills her off as well. So Yatoro getting a hyper-aggressive team. And yeah, they have good tools to do so. They throw back under a tower. There was almost a bit of backfire though when Collapse got snowballed on, and he ran down the lane instead of backing up. Oh, Yatoro. Yatoro, are you fine?
Can they stun lock him fast enough? Can they burst him down? They can with the Crystal Maiden ulti. Snaking will get the kill. And get a bullet.
Farming the Ancients too?
That's value. Some collapsing though. 9. 33 down here. Doesn't have the Ravage, but is big and tanky, so they're just gonna bully Mira as well. This is going on, but Poshka gets spotted out by 9. At least Mira, the guy buying a little bit more.
Very quickly, everything again crumbling. This is the thing though, like Tundra, even though they went back for a Midas on Tiny, but I don't see an obvious way for them to turn this game around. The Blink Midas now going for Aghanims on Tiny. I guess he wants the Daedalus big toss combination.
I definitely
just feels like
expected
it's gonna
this
hit
to
too
be.
late.
I expected this to be a lot. Oh boy! All right, Mira's just gone. Closer. This again does feel like a stomp. Maposhka could just get spotted by Skeeter.
Yeah, they're just falling like flies right now. They're actually just so weak compared to Tundra with the heart, and same on the Tide. He's closing in towards an Assault Cuirass next.
Collapse has his BKB completed, but they're very quickly just Saksa pings out. They find Collapse. Suppose immediately just throws up the arena, but it just doesn't matter.
He survives.
That BKB means nothing. They do get a kill on Maposhka here in the top lane. Looks like they still are holding on to the song. If they can find Yatoro. In fact, 33 does find him. Oh, he thinks about it. Thought about that.
Bottom. He's going for them.
Thought about that Ravage. Yatoro, though, finding these two over on the side of Tundra. Saksa will end up dying. 9 here is getting stun locked. Toss up into the air, so that is a nice play here by Yatoro. Good use of that BKB first time, but now does have to be careful. Snaking, chasing after him. Isn't that fast, but the song connecting over onto Toronto Tokyo, and Yatoro will see the teleport come out. They're bringing in the Undying. Silence over onto Yatoro. They want to just blow him up as fast as possible. The Ensnare coming into play. The Ravage, though, and that should be a very dead Faceless Void. Tree Volley coming out from Toronto Tokyo, trying to just push them away with massive amounts of damage. And it looks like Tundra, they're going to be absolutely ridiculous. Oh no, there's the Tree Volley though, over onto 33. Is it going to be enough to get the kill though? The question is looking not to be, as they'll clean up the zombie. Snaking is left behind here over on the side. He's going to get the ultimate off. The Walrus Punch forward. Snaking gets a lot lot of damage. He is going to eventually fall as the snowball just keeps rolling around in the fight. Yatoro, though, have to throw the Lotus Orb up because he does end up getting stunned. They'll follow up with the Ravage toss back onto Yatoro. They want this kill. They just can't seem to get enough damage off. As now Marcy Saxa looking to see who else he can possibly grab.
Even in his death, it's still there. It stays.
What is this nonsense? Apparently this bug is based off of the Lotus Orb.
Yeah, it is.
And that's why it is just permanently stuck here. Figured it was something with that reaction, although Toronto Tokyo, seeing this big snowball, is going to get Walrus punched up, and there's a tree volley, but 9 rolling on through as they use the Ravage onto the backlines, catching over multiples. 3 heroes just getting punched away by Saxa. Mira also going to fall. They still have not managed to get the kill over on 9 as Toronto Tokyo now looking like he's just absolutely on his own island. They did not have Collapse around for this fight. They will buy back on the Jakiro. But that is...
They have refreshing for it. Like, you don't get caught by a Ravage, but you didn't use Ravage. So now you just wasted your BKBs, and this is a great spot for Tundra to either push the advantage even more. Oh, they see Yatoro.
They do see Yatoro. They know he doesn't have a BKB. Throw out the silence. Sox to follow up the punches. Skeeter will clean up Yatoro. They do have buyback. They have 77 seconds, or they can use buyback, although they just jump right into the base. They just punched Maposhka out of the game. Good God. And they still have the Ravage online here. So,
good damage from Tiny, but it's not enough against the Tide.
9 trying to find this angle, also kind of standing off to the side. That's the other racks. It's gonna be Megas. Toronto Tokyo finally decides, alright, we're gonna go see how far we can get, but there it is. There's the Ravage over onto 4th. They do have the BKB. The punch, though, immediately just deleting Maposhka. And now Saxa with the Unleashed punches Mira, finishes off Collapse, and Toronto Tokyo, he's stuck in the corner. The Chronosphere does come out from Yatoro, and they're doing a lot of damage over to 9, but still, it's looking a little bit hairy here because they are going to be able to follow up, turn their attention to Yatoro. They'll kill him. He bought back. The GG gets called. Tundra have just taken down Spirit with a slightly unorthodox draft.
Yeah, it's a very Tundra-esque draft, but they beat Team Spirit 2-0 here. Very impressive. I mean, Tundra are looking in fantastic form for this TI overall, considering their group standings as well now. I believe that puts them at 3 wins, 4 draws, and 0 losses. I mean, that's just outstanding. So they're definitely looking amazing.